Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Today's video is a repost. The first publication was removed by the platform due to an issue with the intro. The point of the video was to help another creator that was instrumental in my process of building this channel. This video will focus on what I believe to be the unlawful arrest of Clash with Bao.
Can you please get me medical attention? He just slammed my head up against that metal van. Do you think you're a big bad man for doing that?
No, man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to talk to you. You're not
listening. No, you didn't. How is grabbing me, talking to me? How is slamming me into a van, talking to me? That is crazy.
His GoFundMe to assist with his legal battle is linked in the usual places below. But before you pledge your cash, you'll want to know why Bao was in Canton, Massachusetts, and what led to his arrest. And to explain that, you'll need a light understanding of the current trial taking place in the Commonwealth, the trial of Karen Reed.
Karen was charged with murdering her caught boyfriend, John O'Keefe, by mowing him down in a jealous rage. Her defense contends she was framed.
In this scenario, in this collision, it's more of a side swipe. So he did not he did not get enough speed of the vehicle post impact with the vehicle to be able calculations. His center of mass was offset from the vehicle. So we would vastly underestimate his speed. So that's why I did not do a formula. If he was more in line with behind the vehicle, he would have been projected forward, and using that projection forward, he would have been able to get more closer to the actual speed of the vehicle during that post-impact travels.
Got it. So he gets hit by the car, not his torso, just the arm. The taillight cracks. And as it passes by, his arm stays with it long enough to get striations, those scratches that we see, those lacerations, those abrasions that we see, right?
In a sense, yes.
And at the same time, he does a pirouette and flies 30 feet to his final point of rest.
I don't know if he did a pirouette.
Well, I'm using the word pirouette. He spun around.
He started rotating counterclockwise.
The more you watch, the worse it gets.
I testify that this is a accurate scene.
But under cross-examination, State Police investigator Yuri Buhenik confirmed the video is actually inverted. It shows not the passenger side, but the driver's side of the SUV. At one point, it shows the driver getting out.
Not once did you mention that this video is actually completely inverted.
I did not know.
The timestamp across the bottom is not inverted, which means somebody had to put that on the inverted, the manipulated, the altered video on purpose.
John O'Keefe's body was found on the front lawn of a Boston cop. His ATF buddy, who had slid into the DMs of the deceased's girlfriend just weeks prior, also just so happened to have been partying at the house the body was found at the night that he was killed. Both the Boston cop and the ATF agent happened to trade in or destroy their cell phones just days before a court ordered them to retain their devices and to preserve all data contained on them.
He upgraded his phone, and we know almost immediately thereafter, prosecutors came to him and said, "We want you to preserve your phone evidence."
No, the phone wasn't destroyed. I upgraded the phone.
The data was destroyed, sir. Correct?
I did not destroy any data on any phone.
Mr. Albert,
I upgraded my phone.
when you upgrade a phone, you know that the phone is set back to factory reset before your new phone is handed to you, correct? Happens every time.
I don't know that.
You say you inadvertently called him at 2:22 in the morning.
Yes.
How did you inadvertently call him?
Well, I don't know because it was inadvertent.
So I have to explain that.
Well, it's kind of like a butt dial.
You're aware that Brian Higgins has also gotten rid of his phone, correct?
I am not aware of that.
September 29th of 2022, you changed your phone number and got a new phone. And then September 30th, the next day, you were served with the preservation order, correct?
I got the preservation order on the 30th, that's correct.
Did you remove the SIM card for that phone, drive onto a military base, throw the SIM card in one dumpster and the phone in a different dumpster?
That is not correct.
Did you pull the SIM card out of your phone?
Your Honor, to the best of my recollection, if I did take the SIM card out, I would have when I threw it away, if I was going to take it out, I would break it or cut it, but I did not wipe the phone. I did not take anything else off it. But if I was going to throw the phone away, that's what I would have done.
Did you, in fact, tell the truth at the prior proceeding when you said, I don't remember that phone call?
I always tell the truth.
So you think it's possible that you may have butt dialed Brian Albert for a 22-second call that you're not aware of?
I think it's possible that he could have been inadvertently called back, but I have no recollection of that, nor did I have any conversation with anybody.
Have you spoken to them about these events between then and now?
About this case? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, Ms. McCabe, I'm asking about this case.
Of course, I speak to them all the time about the vicious harassment we are all receiving.
You claimed that every one of these calls was a butt dial. Is that right?
Yes.
Butt dialing is becoming a thing with the Albert clan. Like, how bizarre is that?
John never went in the house. It wasn't a story. It was the truth.
They were playing a little grab ass with each other. I did see them grab each other.
So are you saying, taking you literally, that they grabbed each other's asses? Is that it?
No, I'm saying grab ass. It's a figure of speech.
You then texted your wife, Brian Albert, and Nicole Albert. Tell them the guy never went in the house, correct?
Yeah, that's part of the same text. Yes.
Mr. McCabe, who was the guy that you were referring to? Does he have a name?
That would be John O'Keefe.
Brian Albert was on that exchange still, was he not? He was still part of the group text?
Yes, Brian is on the exchange.
And in response to you saying the guy never went in the house, Brian Albert's response was, exactly. Correct?
Yes, that's his response.
All right, we're done here.
But nothing proved more damning than disgraced and now fired Trooper Michael Proctor being forced to read aloud his own vulgar, biased texts about the very suspect he was tasked with investigating.
These are your words, Trooper Proctor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead and say them.
She's a whack job. C-U-N. She hot at least? Yes, she's a babe. Weird Fall River accent, though. No ass. Is that chick a smoke? If you like women who shit themselves, not bag, as Chief would say, she's got a leaky balloon knot. Leaks poo. She said when this is all over, she wants to get you a thank you gift. And I respond, get Elizabeth one. Elizabeth's my wife. I text my wife, waiting to lock this whack job up. She's gross. Fuck her. Going through his retired client's phone right now.
I'm going through his retarded client's phone right now. Who's the retarded client? Who was it you were referring to?
Miss Reed.
Karen Reed, the woman sitting to my left.
Yes, sir.
The subject of your investigation as a professional, correct?
Yes, sir.
As an unbiased, objective investigator, the person that you were investigating, you referred to your bosses as retarded.
The prosecution's first attempt at putting Karen Reed behind bars ended in a mistrial.
The jury returned to the courtroom just after 2 p.m. and told the judge they were hopelessly deadlocked after 5 days of deliberations. The judge released them from duty.
Your service is complete. I'm declaring a mistrial in this case.
Karen Reed stood by her lawyer, Alan Jackson, as he defiantly spoke on the courthouse steps.
They failed. They failed miserably, and they'll continue to fail.
The supporters outside erupted in cheers, and you could hear it inside the courtroom.
Karen's supporters jumped for joy in the rain upon hearing about the mistrial.
Karen Reed is not completely out of the woods. Moments after the mistrial was declared, prosecutors said they intend to retry the case.
The second trial began on April 1st, but before proceedings commenced, the judge issued an order establishing a buffer zone around the courthouse to prevent jurors from hearing the supporters of Miss Reed. The court order says no individual may demonstrate in any manner, including carrying signs or placards within 200 feet of the courthouse complex during the trial of this case, unless otherwise ordered by this court. 3 weeks into the second trial, on the morning of April 22nd, the jurors were bussed from the courthouse to 34 Fairview to view the alleged crime scene. And at that very moment, Clash with Bao was approaching the courthouse on foot, entirely unaware of the unfolding coordination.
Good morning, ladies. How are y'all? My wrist didn't work. Those scowls ignored me.
As he continued down the road, Bao noticed a group of so-called authorized media personnel gathered openly on the courthouse steps.
Oh shit, there's a press conference in front of the building. I wonder if we're allowed to go record over there. Someone said that there's like a huge buffer zone over here, man. You can't go anywhere or do anything unless you're the press.
Pedestrians and vehicular traffic appeared routine, offering no indication of being a restricted zone. As such, Bao unknowingly walked beneath an inconspicuously placed buffer zone sign. As Bao approached the courthouse, he saw a familiar face, a Massachusetts state trooper that Bao had met several times before.
What's up, y'all? What's up, dude? How you guys doing?
What's going on?
Doing pretty good. What's it going on with you guys, Mike? You got a haircut, Mike. Yeah, you had the.
I've always had this hair.
No, the hat. I meant you had the.
Well, this is our winter uniform.
You guys, why you guys all dressed up as Blue and Bison?
I didn't give you permission to film me.
Oh man, come on, man. Can I have permission?
Do you still get people
You're
with that?
right now. What's this? That's disrespectful. Look at that.
How is that disrespectful?
Yeah, it's all right. I got you.
How's it disrespectful, Mike? Explain to me how it's disrespectful.
You're switching it around on me?
Well, I wanted them to see you touch it. I want you to.
I can touch it. Yeah. There you go.
No, I'll give you permission.
Yeah.
It's all good. Don't be offended.
It's all
Mike.
good. No, I'm not offended. We're all good.
Yeah, I'm
What's
just.
your first name again? I'm sorry.
Bao.
Bao, I'm Mike.
Yeah, I've met you.
Yeah, I met you on day one when you were here. Well, take all the video feeds all you want. Just be cool.
Yeah.
Which you're fine anyway.
What do you mean?
I said just say hello. I'm just saying hello to you. That's all. I said you're fine. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not here
No,
to cause any
you're
trouble.
good. You're good. I just came over to say hi because I remember you from the last one.
Sergeant Mike Hardman has appeared on Mass Accountability as well, claiming to be more pro-First Amendment than anyone.
You know what? Like I said, as long as you're being cool, it's cool.
I'm not here to cause a disruption.
Right. No, I get it.
I'm not yelling at
But there is a
Karen
court
Reed.
order, and I'm pro First Amendment more than anyone.
Which
I'm probably just as strong as you are.
her jurisdiction really stops at the doors anyway. So
Well, no, the court order is the court order, but that only has to do with protesting.
Yeah.
If you're doing
Yeah,
your
I'm not
thing
protesting.
And you're moving.
I'm just here to
everything's
get some
cool. All right,
footage,
if you
and
do
that's
that
it.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
You're cool.
I'm just here to get footage. That's it.
All right, no problem.
All right. What was your badge number?
3121.
3121.
Mike Hardman.
Hardman.
Sergeant Hardman.
Thank
H
you.
Troop Cat Team.
Thank you, man.
Despite his previously friendly demeanor and the fact that he had allowed Bao to walk through and film in the buffer zone without issue, Sergeant Hardman abruptly shifted, enforcing the court's order in direct contradiction to his past behavior and, seemingly, his own beliefs. Sergeant Hardman knew that Bao was not protesting, which meant that the buffer zone's restrictions shouldn't have applied to him at all.
Morning, Mike. How are you?
How you doing? Get back.
Get back this way.
Get back. Get across the street.
Over here.
Over here.
Oh,
across the
what's
street.
going on?
Go.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can you tell me what's going on?
You cross the street, you're getting locked up.
Do you know what? Can you,
You gotta keep moving. Back behind the buffer zone, okay?
can you tell me what's going on?
Hey, trooper, deal with them.
Hey, can you tell me what's going on?
Yep.
I'll comply with you. I just don't know what's going on. I just got here.
We got a case going on.
Yeah.
We got the defense and the prosecution coming, right? So time, place, we can restrict the area, right?
I just got here. I don't know what's
Because
going
of the
on.
court order, we
You
are
have another
restricting the
cell phone?
order.
Huh?
You have another cell phone?
You got the QR code
Man,
right there.
I do have another cell phone. I just don't want to scan anything. Can you tell me what's going on and I'll comply to whatever you need me to comply with?
So we just have a buffer zone, and because of the case, and
Yeah.
because of how well known it is, right? So we got a buffer zone, so we can
Yeah.
have a fair and impartial trial, right? So we have signs, right? There's gonna be a sign right on that street, right? See where it says Old Fellows Hall?
Completely missed it, but I'll go read it.
Old Fellows Hall, like right there, is where the buffer zone starts. Okay, so you gotta move it. So you just gotta move.
He's
it
just
along,
explaining
okay?
it to me.
But you're not. So you're not talking. So you can move. Okay?
I mean, I just got here, man. I just got into town.
Keep it moving.
I'll keep it moving. Yeah, can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah. So you got a buffer zone. Right? So that's it.
What was that?
QR code.
I don't.
Just keep it moving.
I'm recording still.
Luciano, take his property.
The local news caught the assault, but has not released the full footage.
Demonstrators for Karen Reed are watching the trial outside, a significant distance from the courthouse where the proceedings are taking place. The court order carves out a 200-foot area where demonstrating is not allowed. That includes signs or clothes with insignias. This morning, state police removed an Arlington man who allegedly lingered and filmed within the buffer zone.
A few minutes later, a trooper picks up Bao's phone.
I don't know how to process all this, and I'm getting claustrophobic.
What's your first name?
My name is Bao.
You have an idea? All right,
Yeah.
listen, I have your property, okay?
Okay, I'm just, I'm in shock, and that's why my heart rate's up, and I'm talking like this. I didn't know I was going to get slammed against the car.
Listen,
like this.
my heart rate would be up if I was in cuffs too.
Right, but I didn't.
Just take a breath. Take a breath.
Like,
take a breath.
I just need some water. I need the medic. I need my heart rate. Yeah, I'm in shock.
Hey, listen. Stop talking.
Listen,
Hey,
take a breath.
stop talking.
Just take a breath.
Breathe. You're fine, right? I haven't done it, right?
Well, I just got, I don't know if I'm fine. I just got slammed up against the car, and my head hurts. And
Okay,
I didn't know I was going to be slammed up against the car like
you're
that.
also a grown man.
Yeah, but I just got slammed. I just got a really big person just slammed me up against the car.
Listen.
And I don't know what happened. Like I'm trying to figure out what happened. I was walking away. You were explaining something to me. And when you were explaining it to me, I was listening. Next thing you know, I got slammed up against the car.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm trying to process all of this.
You're just hyping yourself up, okay?
I'm just trying to process all this.
Just take a breath.
I'm in cuffs. I can't calm down. I don't know what happened.
You're under arrest, okay? It's simple as that.
Right, but I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything.
You're going to go get booked, and that's it. I'm just letting you know we have your property.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
So take a breath. So it's going to be up here. Transported to the barracks.
But I didn't do anything.
I don't think that, but that's good for the court to decide, okay? All right, so let me just tighten this.
Can I get a medic?
What do you need a medic for?
I'm dizzy. He just slammed me up against that car. Like, he slammed my head up
against... It's all on camera. Your head wasn't slammed against the car.
Well, I'm dizzy. My head hurts. I feel like I'm in shock. And you're just telling me to calm down. I need a medic.
Okay.
I need medical attention.
So for what?
Are you denying me medical attention? I'm dizzy. I just got slammed up against the vehicle.
Dizzy? What else?
I'm dizzy, and you're denying me medical attention.
No, I just want to know.
I'm in shock.
I need to know to tell
I'm going through
paramedic.
trauma right now. Like, I need a medic. I'm thirsty. I'm dry mouth. This is crazy.
We'll call an ambulance for you.
Please do. Yeah, thank you for having some fucking humanity.
So the reason why,
The reason nothing, man. He came up and slammed me into a goddamn van, man. And you're telling me to talk to the court. Like, it's reason fucking nothing, man.
It's for the court while you're under arrest.
Man, you just told me go fuck myself and tell the court. You almost tried to deny me medical attention.
No,
and now you're trying to explain all this away?
Okay.
Like, fuck this,
I'm trying to talk to you like a man. I don't need to talk to you anymore.
I don't know what's going on. I just got slammed up against the fucking transit. Now you're gonna close the door on me? You just said you was gonna leave it open for some air.
I am leaving it open.
Yeah, and then you try to talk to me and try to explain this to me like it was some fucking, like you can just explain it away. You just came and slammed me up against a van.
You keep talking over me.
I don't need to hear you. You told me to go talk to a court.
Yeah, because that's what you're under arrest.
Yeah, right. Because I got slammed up against a van, and now I have to go talk to a court.
You can keep talking. It's all right. We're gonna get
Jesus, man. Can you please get me medical attention? He just slammed my head up against that metal van.
It's on the way.
And as I was walking away. I don't know what's going on. I just got here. Like, how am I supposed to see anything?
I'll talk to you when you're ready to talk. But
what do you want to talk about?
I just want you to take a breath and relax.
I need some water. Like, you're denying me medical attention. I didn't do anything. I need water. You just slammed me up against the van.
I didn't do anything.
And you're trying to deny me medical attention.
The medical attention's on the way. How many times I have to tell you that?
Well, you tried to.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You tried to tell me, oh, why do you need medical? I don't fucking need to tell you why I need medical. You slammed me up against a goddamn van.
I was never here.
Well, you're sure complacent and helping everyone did it. Because if you wasn't, I wouldn't be in cuffs. You would unlock me. Listen, nothing, man. You're complacent and all this shit.
I'll have a conversation with you.
I don't want a combo with you. You're helping the people that hurt me. Why would I want a combo with you? Why would I want a combo with you? You just harmed me, and now you want to talk to me? What kind of fucked up psychopath are you?
Fortunately, Bao's phone continued to live stream in a locked state for the next 3 hours until the battery drained.
I can't get into his phone. Why? Storm's not on him, it's locked.
I just got slammed. I got grabbed. I'll tell you why. I got grabbed and slammed up against the car.
No, you didn't.
Like Mike slammed me up against the van. That's why I'm in shock, and then I need water. He slammed me up against.
All right, we'll give you water.
What? You think I'm in shock because nothing happened? Like, I just got here. I don't know what happened.
You know the drill.
What drill? I just got here.
You know. There's a buffer zone policy.
He was explaining it to me. Your trooper was explaining it to me when you grabbed me and slammed me up against the van.
I told you to get back. You didn't listen.
I did listen. I got back. Your trooper was explaining it to me. He was in the middle and explaining it to me.
You're where you are because of you. You're where you are.
I'm
not letting you go.
What did I do?
You're violation of the buffer policy.
I'll leave. I know now. You informed me now. I'll leave.
Yeah, you're still live streaming on your phone. It's locked.
What does that have to do with anything?
You're still live streaming.
What does that have to do with anything?
You're being recorded right now.
What does mean? I showed up live streaming.
You've been here from day one.
And what does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay, if you
That
don't
means
understand,
nothing to me.
okay, you just say right
You
there,
all
yell
asked
away.
for was information.
Yell away
I
all
asked
you
to be
want.
informed.
Yeah, yell
and
away.
as I was getting informed, you slammed me into that van.
Good. Yell away all
Like,
you want.
Do you think you're a big bad man for doing that?
No, man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to talk to you. You're
No,
not
you
listening.
didn't. How is grabbing me, talking to me? How is slamming me into a van, talking to me? That is crazy.
Rainbows are you, Mike?
Live streaming?
No, I don't care.
So why'd you say that? What does that have to do with anything?
Because I'm trying to shut your phone off.
Why don't you stop tampering with my phone?
I'm trying to shut it down.
Why don't you
for
stop tampering with my phone? Why don't you stop trying to tamper with my phone, Mike? After
Yeah.
you slammed me and attacked me,
Why
Mike.
you want to keep running
Why'd
your
you
mouth?
try to tamper with my phone?
Keep going. Yeah, you wouldn't listen to me. I told you to
Mike,
get back.
You wasn't even
You
over
wouldn't
here.
listen to me.
Oh,
You wouldn't listen
I
to
left,
me.
Mike.
You wouldn't
Mike,
listen to me.
This is such an ego bullshit. I left.
Ego, you put your fan
Mike,
on it. You wouldn't listen to me.
I left. Like, I left.
Adam Bison just assaulted a veteran. Pig.
Must be at the fast phones.
Okay. Well, how are they live stream? Just put them right here. Let them know.
You're a bitch, man. You're embarrassed as fuck to be doing this shit. You think you're serving your country by doing this shit? You think you're serving your country by doing
Piggy.
You think you're doing a good fucking thing? You think you're serving? You think you're serving your country? You think you're being a brave soldier right now? You think you're being brave as fuck? Give me some goddamn water! He's out there on the police boss saying my phone was locked and he's just screaming. I wouldn't be fucking screaming, Mike, if you didn't fucking slam me against the goddamn van! You happy with yourself? Locking up criminals like me who didn't listen to fucking Mike's fucking orders? How'd you feel being Mike's little bitch? You don't feel good about yourself. I know you don't. I can see it on your face. I know you don't feel good about yourself. Yeah, I know you don't. It's trespassing. You'll say anything at this point to sustain your current way of life. Come on, man. Come on, what, man? Do you ask yourself? Do you feel good about yourself? Listen. Do you feel good about yourself?
You don't have to talk to me at all.
Do you feel good about? I want to talk to you. Do you feel good about yourself? Okay, I'm completely fine with that. But do you feel good about yourself though?
Why would I feel good about arresting anybody?
Right. So you don't feel good about this? But you're doing it, right?
I don't feel good. It's my job.
But I know, you have to do it. You're just doing what you're told, right?
My job.
But you don't feel good about it, right?
It's my job.
But you have to do it, right? You gotta make that car payment, right? Well, I mean, you gotta make your house. You gotta sustain your image in society, right? No, I'm not yelling, man. I'm in shock. I'm in shock, man. You guys slammed me up against this van, and you guys threw me in. When you say I didn't, you mean,
I know, but
you mean
you're trying to
personally.
berate me.
No, you are, because you're complacent. Not only did you do it, right? You're complacent and letting it continue to happen now. By saying, oh man, it's a trespass, you know the deal. I gotta do my job, man. You're so complacent in this. You're worse than the person who slammed me up against the van. You're just trying to take no response. Oh, it was Mike that did it. I didn't do it. I'm just arresting him for trespass.
You're talking to me
right? I'm just trusting him. I'm just trespassing him and doing my job. It was Mike that put his hands on him. That's cool, right? It doesn't matter, as long as I didn't put my hands on him. That's cool, right? I mean, that's how you see it, right? Well, okay.
I didn't put my hands on.
Yeah, but so is it okay for someone to do it then? Okay, is it okay for them to do it? No, they didn't. They grabbed me and slammed me into the van and said, grab him. They never told me you were under arrest. They never said to leave. Actually, the trooper I was speaking to was actually in the middle explaining to me what was going on when Mike walked across the street, grabbed me and slammed into the van and did this. Right? And you're completely okay with this. Not only are you okay with it, you're complacent in letting it continue to happen because you have to do your job and you're complacent in everyone else, right? You don't agree with that shit, but you have to do your job, right? You see what a disconnect is? You see why none of this shit makes sense? And you see why I can't understand this shit? You see why I need a medic? Because none of this shit makes any sense. Like, you think we're friends. I'm your fucking victim. We're not friends, man. Like you keep making it like I'm your friend. You got me in a cage. I'm begging you for air and water. You won't even give me the simple fucking need of water. That's a basic human right, and you won't even give it to me. Why you got me in a cage? I'm in a small metal box, traumatized about the fucking needing a medic, and you won't even give me water. And you're trying to be civil with me? What the fuck? How the fuck is that civil?
After an hour of holding Bao in a confined space, the driver attempted to turn off the live stream. He fails again and stuffs the camera under various objects in the van. Another hour passes before Bao arrives at booking, and the troopers still can't turn Bao's equipment off.
Is he still recording?
Left in the van, but it's taken out of the property now. You have big property bags?
Eventually, they leave the rig in a vehicle until the batteries run out. According to the Massachusetts State Police, Bao was, quote, lingering and filming, despite the crystal clear evidence showing that A, that wasn't mentioned in the judge's orders, and B, Bao was compliant with Sergeant Hardman's orders, as the other troopers were tasked to, quote, deal with him.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Later that afternoon, Bao was arraigned and was held without bail, pending a medical evaluation ordered by the judge, after Bao allegedly interrupted the judge several times to ask questions.
Bao Win is charged with trespassing. A short while later, troopers pulled over a commercial truck outside the courthouse after the driver was heard yelling, "Free Karen Reed." Now, the man arrested outside Bao Win, he appeared in district court late this afternoon, and the judge ordered that he be held overnight until a competency evaluation can be done tomorrow.
He was released the next day. Bao is one of the originals in this space, and he needs our help. He's launched a GoFundMe to support his legal battle. First, to fight the criminal charges against him, and then to sue the Massachusetts State Police, Trooper Hardman, and the so-called good cops who stood by and let it happen without lifting a finger. I've been told that Larry from the DUI guy is stepping up to handle the civil case once Bao's charges are dropped. The link to the GoFundMe is in the description and pinned comment. If you can help out, please do. And if not, share this video to spread the word. And as always, let me know what you think of this interaction down in the comments. And if you like this presentation, check out another episode, linked right here on screen.